Am I the asshole for moving in with my grandparents and telling my mom I'm done supporting her? My mom had me, 16F, when she was 18. My dad was some guy she hooked up with at college, and for years it was just the two of us. She didn't want to go back to her hometown so my grandparents could help us. She didn't even tell them about me for several years, and then used a 6-year-old me to break the news to them. Then not only did she use me to break the news, but she had me ask them if we could stay there for a while, and she coached me to do the puppy dog eyes and make it good. I did all that because she asked, and I was 6. When she wanted me to lie about my father, I did. When she wanted me to lie about where we'd lived before, I did. I did everything she asked. I followed her along eagerly for the most part when she was bouncing between guys and putting those relationships before me. I even shared a room with a random baby and toddler when I was 8 because my mom's then boyfriend only had one extra room where his kids slept. I tried to speak up once about wanting mom to focus more on me. She figured out what I would say and gave me this guilt trip about needing to be put first because she had me so young and how she needed me to get on board. So I never tried again. For years ago, she met her husband and dated him online when COVID kept everyone at home. They moved in together 3 years ago and got married 2 weeks after we moved in together. It was him, his 3 kids, and mom and me. His kids spent some time with their mom, but were with us a lot too. I hated it honestly, but for mom, I said nothing. She put more effort into his kids than she did to me, and it stung a lot. They were younger, but so fucking what? I was still her kid too. She treated me more like an older sister by burdening me with her issues and asking me for help with them. So I started spending more time with my grandparents and started to thrive. And then her husband's ex died and my mom and her husband wanted to take in her other kids, not mom's stepkids, and mom told me they were adopting them all. At that point, I just sort of gave up and asked my grandparents if I could live with them. There were some custody things still being worked out, so I was only living with those other kids for a couple of days. Mom was shocked when I told her I wanted to stay with her parents, but she let me, thinking it was temporary. But she's realized after more than a month that I'm serious. She has tried to get me to come and spend time with and bond with the kids and help out around the house. I said no. She said they'll be my official siblings in a year, and we need to give them a good life. I told her no. They'll be her kids, and I won't be, because she never treated me like hers. I told her I didn't want to give those kids a good life, or to be their sister. I don't want to help her or her husband. I don't want to put her first anymore. I told her I was done supporting her. Mom started crying, and her husband cussed me out and accused me of cruelty and abandoning my family. Am I the asshole?